Hello, it's Gary Champion again. I'm going to say right off the bat that this video is out of my area. But then if I hear something and I get something from the other side about it, someone's telling me something, then it sort of comes under the umbrella of Gary Land. So this is a video I may be a little uncomfortable about doing, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to tell you a story, and the story is it's a different kind of video. I'll tell you, this one is called Spiritually We're All the Same. That's the title of the video. I believe that's a true statement. Proving it, I doubt it. But anyway, I'm going to give you the first line. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. If you want to turn it off, then you can do that. Once upon a time, there was a gay flight attendant. I'll give you a few extra seconds. Okay, if you're still here, then I haven't offended you. These are things I really don't worry myself with. If you're here watching, you're probably okay with it. Anyway, heard this story the other day, and there was a gay flight attendant on a flight, and a pilot came out of the cockpit, and they were talking. He's an obviously gay man. Everybody knows him. He's been at it a long time. He's been a flight attendant forever. And the pilot said that he believed that if he were given enough time, he could probably talk him out of being gay. I'm going to say that's sprinkled with horseshit. Anyway, he went back into the cockpit. A little time passed. He came back out. He probably went in there thinking, I can get sued and never work again, so I'm going to correct that in some way. So he came out, he didn't apologize, but he just sort of pretended like he hadn't said it, tried to brush it off. Made it worse, poured gasoline on the fire. Anyway, I'm hearing this story from a flight attendant who was there. And I trust this person because you can't lie to a medium. If this person were lying, I'd know it, because that's what I do. Anyway, I heard immediately, spiritually we're all the same. It came straight from the other side, and I thought, well, there's a video. I need to do that. A little uncomfortable about doing it, but I'm okay with it. Anyway, I think it's kind of arrogant to think that you can talk somebody out of it. You know, people who are gay, well, let's throw in there gays, lesbians, transsexuals, anybody that's a little different. There's got to be some kind of genetic reason. It's a genetic mutation. I'm writing a book about it. It won't be out for a while, but how genetically we'll be different and other things. That's just a part of it. And believe me, in the future, we're all going to be genetically, it's going to be a lot more diversity, let's say. We might not even recognize each other at some point. That the genetic mutation, evolution, is what I'm calling it, will be so different that we won't recognize each other. So, did this guy think that when he passes, there's some special room over there for him because he's in the know, and all these other people that he doesn't like will be in this other room, kept away from him on purpose, so as not to infect him in some way? That's not what happens. When you pass, we all go over the same. We're all in the same place. There's no difference. You're going to have to correct your behavior a little bit, which may take you a while, but the idea is kind of silly, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, I see my dog, Ruff. I think Ruff, Rover. I've forgotten what his name is. Anyway, let's call him Rough. He gets blamed for a lot of stuff around here. And he never defends himself. Anyway, I'm looking at Rough, and I think that really he wants to be a cat. That you're not happy being a dog. And I don't like dogs that much anyway. They scratch and bark and lick, and cats are more dignified, more right for me. So I'm going to lift up his ear and whisper in there a few things, and I look for him to pop into being a cat. Once he realizes how wrong he is, that he shouldn't be a dog, he should be a cat. You can't see it. He's down here where you can't see, so I'm just going to... He didn't like that too much. He gave me a nasty look. Anyway, it's just silly. You can't turn... And here's the interesting part of it. It is a genetic difference, and genetically we are going to mutate, whether you know it or not. Get ready for it. You won't be around, I won't be around, but the differences are not profound. They're intended. Gay people have always been here. Go back to Roman days, a lot of paintings on walls indicate that was normal behavior in their view. So and there's a state over on the East Coast who thinks that they have a right to deprogram gay people into people like them because they just don't like them. They think they have a right to do that, and Supreme Court said twice, you can't. And they're building up millions of dollars in lawyer fees. It's in our Constitution. You have a right to be different. Sorry, that's basically what it says. Even though there's somebody trying to take out the First Amendment where you don't have the right to say what you think, that you can be sued for that. I don't think that's going to happen either. No, you don't have a right to change people just because you don't like them or they're different. This is diversity. That's what makes the world great. We're all different. I meet somebody, I shake their hand, nothing comes into my mind except meeting them and trying to experience who they are spiritually as a person. And I don't see gay or anything. I just feel the spirit is good or it's not good, that they're having difficulty or they're on the right track. So if I can't feel it, if I were in the dark and there were 100 people in there and some were gay and some were lesbians and some were transsexuals and the lights were out, I doubt that I could tell the difference. Maybe as a medium if I put that in the mix, but spiritually it's not important. We all pass, we're spiritually the same, we all end up in the same place, so get over it. I don't know what else to say about it. I think I've ranted on a little too long, but I felt I had something to say about it. If you want to follow the writings of someone from 2,500 years ago that says this is wrong, you're welcome to. I don't want to change your opinion about it. You have a right to that, just as I have a right to say that I don't like it. You have a right to believe that you can talk somebody out of being gay. That's not going to make it happen, though. I want to fly jets. I've said that in many videos. Nobody's going to let me anywhere near a jet. My eyesight's not too good, and I'm afraid of heights. And I have no engineering skills. So get over yourself. People have the right to be different, and they help our world. And genetic diversity is a fact and will soon be a key part of our future. Not immediately, but eventually will be something that happens and you can't stop it. So, no fear, a little bit of fear, no regret, and no anger. Thanks for watching.